Okay, so far we have warmed up, we've drawn lots of lines, and we've talked about places and ways to make choices in those places so that we can draw and create our artwork. That means that now we're ready for our big project of the lesson. After this video, you're going to go to your place to make your artwork. It could be in the same room that you're in right now, or it could be someplace else. Make sure to take your materials with you so that you can do some drawing. When you're in your spot, you'll turn on your observation skills again and notice what's around you. Practice curiosity and use your senses to explore and observe your place closely. Think about, what do you hear? What do you smell? What you might see and what you could touch. Make a healthy choice for yourself and decide if tasting something is really a good idea in your location. It might or might not be. Use your materials to draw what you observe, and pay special attention to the lines you use to draw what you observe. Maybe you see a corner where two walls meet and there are straight lines there. Or maybe you look closer and you notice there's some texture that you could draw with some scribble stumble lines. If you're able to go outside, you might see some leaves or sidewalks, and those have lines too. How do the different kinds of lines you notice come together to make a shape? Or maybe you hear or smell something and it makes you think of a kind of line. For example, my lights have lines on them. They have like these sort of umbrellas that have triangles, but also they make a buzzing sound. And that buzzing sound to me, it kind of feels like or reminds me of little zigzag lines, like maybe like little scumbly zigzag lines that go all over the place. Can't see those lines, but my imagination kind of puts them there. Use different kinds of materials to draw different lines and then mix them together to see what happens. If you want, you can turn your lines into pictures, or you could also just focus on what they look like on their own. They don't have to become pictures. You get to go do your own drawings now. And when you come back, you'll share with each other what you saw, felt, heard, smelled, maybe taste, and what you got to draw.